I'm so excited. We are in Fairfield, and I'm with Anand Patel from Visit Fairfield, and we are going to show you quite a time. We're going to go to the Jelly Belly factory and see all the fun things about jelly beans. We're going to go to Caymus-Suisun, amazing new winery out in the Suisun Valley. We're going to check out Il Fiorello, and I'm going to learn how to do olive oil tasting. We're going to see a whole bunch of restaurants and a lot more. So let's go check out Fairfield. Are you ready, Anand?
Absolutely.
Let's go. I'm Pat Pattison, and I love California. Back at the Jelly Belly factory with my good friend John Jameson. And John, thanks for having us back.
Oh, it seems like it was just yesterday that you were here.
Yesterday.
You never age.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. So you're going to show us the new museum.
Yes.
And we're going to do the chocolate and wine pairing.
But we're also going to do the train ride today.
Train ride. They got
Don't forget the train.
So much happens when you go away. Well, let's go check it out. And how long has the factory been in this location?
So the factory's been here since 1986.
86.
But the visitor center was first built in 1999.
So is it safe to say this is the factory that Ronald Reagan built?
Well, Ronald Reagan certainly got.
I mean, that would be the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s,
the early 80s. Yeah.
So we were in Oakland from 1922 until 1986 when we built this facility.
Okay.
So here's our museum.
Wow, so nice.
Look at that.
I love these giant beans. Now, pop quiz. What flavor is that one?
That one's juicy pear and green apple, strawberry cheesecake, toasted marshmallow, berry cherry, mango. I mean, they're unlimited.
Wow. And there's an olive?
No,
is that like an olive?
You just need to put your glasses down. That's a bean in front of the other bean.
Oh my God, look at that. Maybe I want a martini. This is the family.
Yeah, so throughout we talk about the history of the family starting in 1869 through today.
Okay.
And we also show the evolution of candy making from more of a hand crank way of making candy to more automation. So let's check that out. So here's an example of a cooling table and also some different equipment. Okay. And so candy would be fed through the equipment and it would create different types of candies.
So, John, I remember referring to the tumblers.
Pans.
Pans.
Yes.
Tumbling the beans as kind of looking like a cement mixer. What's the deal?
Well, when our owner first needed a pan, he didn't have the money, he didn't have the pan, so he actually had a cement mixer.
Wow.
And these had built adobe bricks for the family for our house. From there, then we got new pans.
Right. So this is the actual
This is the actual one.
Oh my God.
This is the actual one.
Tell us the importance of Ronald Reagan and the history of Jelly Belly.
So we started sending Governor Reagan at the time back in the 60s. We were sending him our jelly beans. These were our gourmet jelly beans, but they weren't quite yet a Jelly Belly.
Okay.
So then when he was running for president first in 1976, that's exactly the year that we invented Jelly Belly. So we switched him over from our gourmet jelly beans to Jelly Belly, and he just loved it. And of course, when he became then the president of the United States, he asked for a red, white, and blue mix. And we didn't have the blue, but we made blueberry.
Right.
We had the blue from the flag, and we made a red, white, and blue mix that we passed out to many of his VIPs on Inauguration Day.
And when he was the president, they were on Air Force One.
They were everywhere. On Marine One, there's a little holder that was built so his jar of jelly beans could go, Jelly Belly could go right in there.
When we think of Jelly Belly, we think of jelly beans, but they also make chocolate here at the Visitor Center. and they have a chocolate and wine experience. John, tell us what we're going to do here.
So what we're going to do today is I'm going to set up your pairings for 6 wines. We're going to have 6 wines.
Okay.
They're going to be paired with 6 chocolates. So that's the experience. And then when the guests do purchase the experience, they also get to take home a Jelly Belly wine glass.
Got to have a Jelly Belly wine glass. And is it true that these are mostly local wines?
These are all local wines.
All local.
Everything is estate grown in the Suisun Valley.
Wow.
We paired this with a dark chocolate truffle, dark chocolate, corn syrup, butter, and cream. Those 4 secret ingredients.
Oh, that's great. That's really good.
Now the last one is going to be served in a chocolate shot glass. Oh, that's a classic dessert wine.
Oh my gosh, it's good.
Cheers, you guys. John, I'm jelly bellied up. This is incredible. Thank you so much for
Thanks for
all
joining
of
us.
it. All of it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
That's so great. So when you're in Fairfield, Jelly Belly Factory Tour, chocolate and wine experience, the museum. So much to do here in Fairfield. Our first food adventure here in Fairfield, Village 360. Great complex out in the middle of wine country. Beautiful, beautiful place. Coffee, nice restaurant, The Landing, little fun out back with John, and food. This is a great place to start your wine tasting here in the Suisun Valley. A lot of baked goods. You can even bring the puppies for the dog treats. Village 360, check it out. I'm so excited. We're in Fairfield, and I'm going to learn everything about olive oil. I'm with an expert, Ann Sievers, co-owner of Il Fiorello. Did I do that right, Ann?
Perfect.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Actually, thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for having us. This
Yeah.
is so exciting.
I'm delighted to have you here.
This is so great.
Let me show you my farm.
I'm a total neophyte, but olive oil, like wine, has many variations.
Many variations. We grow 13 varieties of olives here.
Wow.
Soon to be 14. I have one coming from Sicily that I'm going to plant soon.
Okay.
We're known internationally for our single varietal oil.
Okay.
So in the world, there are 1,400 varieties of olives. Wow. Nobody knows that.
1,400.
Right.
Wow.
And each one tastes different, like Cabernet tastes different than Merlot.
Okay.
So you're going to do a tasting so you understand the difference. And then we're going to do a food pairing, and all the food comes from our organic garden.
Wow. I'm going to gain so much weight here in Fairfield.
I hope so.
In terms of people that are coming, they can do a tour.
Yep.
They can eat.
They can eat.
And
we have a bistro restaurant.
Okay.
It's a plant-forward restaurant, so what we grow in the garden, we serve in our restaurant.
Wow.
You can do tastings. We can have special events.
Oh, wow.
I like rehearsal dinners.
Okay.
Those are perfect.
Rehearsal dinners.
And then
yeah.
we do cooking classes.
This is your brainchild.
And I didn't want to put in 2 acres, 3 acres of wine grapes because
Okay.
I didn't want to compete.
Okay.
Olive oil is an unsaturated fat. It's healthy. It plays well with food, and the trees are beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's a huge history of oil in the world.
Yeah.
You have to find the special climate, the special soil, and then you can plant the trees.
Right. So that's what this area was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for
let's
sure.
go take a look. Oh my gosh, Ann. Look at all these. So how many varieties of trees?
14 varieties,
Wow.
3,000 trees. These are original milling stones from Italy.
Wow.
There's no such thing anymore as first cold press. That's when we use these stones, but that's a history of how oil has been made for thousands of years.
These are beautiful.
These are beautiful. They're 4,000 pounds each, and they tell a history of how we've made oil for a very long time.
So, Ann, we're at the mill.
We're at the mill.
This is where the action happens.
This is where the action happens.
Tell me a little bit about what goes on here.
So if you
This
were an
machinery,
olive,
yeah.
you'd come in picking bins, 1,000 pounds each. The olives get graded, they get weighed, then
Okay.
they get washed, and then they all go into a crusher. Pits, stems, the whole thing goes through a
Okay.
big crusher. It creates a paste,
Okay.
and then it goes inside. These are the malaxation tanks. In Greek, malaxation means to soften.
Okay.
So the paste stays in here for about 30 to 60 minutes, and it slowly evolves, kind of like a very slow bread kneading machine.
Oh,
And then
okay.
from once it's done here, then we send it over to the centrifuge. This big centrifuge, this big girl separates oil from the byproduct.
Okay.
The oil goes from here to the centrifuge over to our left. This one clarifies the oil.
Okay.
As of today, we're the most modern mill in North America.
So, Ann, we're getting to a distilled product.
Right.
When do I get to taste it?
Very soon.
Okay.
How about you follow me? We'll go to the tasting room.
Let's do
We'll
it.
have fun.
I love it.
You're going to get to taste single varietal oils.
Okay.
Very unusual in the world to do this.
Okay.
As far as I know, we're the only ones doing it.
Wow.
And then we'll pair it with food
Wow.
from our garden.
Okay. Wow.
Absolutely correct.
Did you just say all of you?
Okay, Dad.
Totally. Total dad joke. Thank you. Thank you. So Ann, I am an olive oil convert. You have converted me. It's not just for cooking, it's to put on gelato. It's just
And popcorn.
popcorn. I am going to go home. Is this for me?
This is for you. Please enjoy
Oh,
in good
thank you,
health.
thank you, thank you. Il Fiorello. Did I do that right?
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. And you can go online, you can buy, come here when you're in Fairfield to the olive mill. Amazing. I'm Pat Pattison, and I love California, but I also love the Visit California Welcome Centers. I'm with Anand Patel from Visit Fairfield. And Anand, what's the purpose of the Welcome Centers?
So we're one of over 20 California Welcome Centers throughout the state, and the purpose of these centers is really to provide visitors regional information, not only about the local area, but surrounding area for people that are road trippers.
So if you're coming into town, you can stop at one of these places. I gotta say, for those of us of a certain age, I still love having paper in the car. I love being able to pick up maps. You got a road trip guide. What's this, gentlemen?
This is the official visitor guide.
So stuff to touch, feel. I love this. I carry these in the car, and I can plan my trip along the way. One of the things I love about being retired and traveling is I don't have to have an agenda. And one of the great things about the Welcome Centers is you can kind of, like you're in a bookstore, get inspired. You might be thinking, gee, I don't know, wait a minute, let's go here. And you're able to just spontaneously go somewhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. And because of Fairfield's proximity, there are tons to explore in a short distance. Even if you stayed here for a week, we could keep you busy.
Yeah.
We also get a lot of locals that come in here
Oh,
that
sure.
bring family and friends who want souvenirs.
Yeah, so if you're coming to California, you'll see the sign on the freeway and the highways, California Welcome Center. Stop in, pick up a brochure. They have these great road trip guides, California Welcome Centers. Check them out. off to the Suisun Valley, which has just been named the #1 wine region in the U.S. by USA Today's 10 Best. I'm so excited. We're in Fairfield, and I'm at the famous Caymus-Suisun, right?
Correct, yes.
Right, and I'm with Chris, last name again?
Vitiello.
Vitiello, and what's your title here? I'm Pat Pattison, and I love California.
I am the global ambassador.
Global ambassador, and so tell me, I know about Caymus Napa. Tell me what's going on here in Fairfield.
So we have great things happening here in Fairfield. So as you know, in the Caymus Napa, we're super famous in the Napa Valley, and then the Wagners were always looking around the state of California for other places to farm, and we've had operations in Monterey, and then around 2014, we became aware of the quality of the grapes here right next door to Napa, and the proximity and the quality and the similarity of soil types and weather patterns. It was just a natural fit for us.
Wow, wow. And explain to me, you mentioned an AVA. Tell me what an AVA is.
So AVA means literally American Viticultural Area, and those are like areas that are designated by the state of California and the United States as areas that are unique in some way to produce wine and be distinct from other areas or a general California designation.
And so basically you're saying this part of Fairfield will always be like this.
Will always be.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about the family. Multi-generational here in this area, Napa, right next door over the ridge. And always vintners, always in the...
Always farmers.
Farmers,
he still
okay.
sees himself today as a farmer first and a winemaker second.
Okay. In terms of a family-owned and operated, made in California company, you can't really beat this.
Can't really beat it. And people think, I think that they're less involved than they are, but they're here every single day. They're making wines. They're doing experimental wines and different grape varieties and sitting down with us in the tasting room and tasting it and talking about it. And out in the, we'll run into them in the fields.
How great, how great. Unbelievable. Who's the architect of this
So
building?
BCJ was the architects, and they've designed Apple stores around the state.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is the main tasting area.
Main tasting room.
So when people come to this facility, what are some of the things they can do?
So you can just walk in if you want to do just by the glass, and that would be just in this middle area here.
Okay.
And you can come right up to our tasting bar and taste any of the wines by the glass. If you wanted to sit for the full 75-minute tasting experience, that you'd book on Talk or call us directly.
Okay.
Get a dedicated wine educator, and they would sit you down and go through the wines in the family stores.
Wow. Do people also just walk around? You take them around? Is it a guided tour?
Yeah, I mean, we can walk the property, so any of our wine educators can walk around the properties and show them what we have going and growing here. So we try to grow a little bit of everything that people grow in the area, because Suisun Valley is a diverse agricultural region, unlike Napa and Sonoma, which are pretty much monocultures of grapes. So here we try to plant a little bit of everything that's going on.
I think that's what's so cool about Fairfield, is there's so much diversity in terms of the agriculture and the businesses.
Yeah.
Everything from olive oil to jelly beans.
Yeah.
Where do they grow the jelly? No, they're not. They're not doing any jelly bean plants. Talking about how great a community it is in terms of the farmers sharing, and talk about that a little.
Yeah, it really is a close-knit kind of small family community, and they'll all get together and share equipment, and there's one winery, Woodland Valley Winery, that does most of the bottling for everybody, and they're just, you just let them know when you need to do it. And at where you were at the olive oil place, they press the oil for everyone in the community, so everyone's oil gets done there pretty much.
Well, Chris, Caymus-Suisun.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You got to come visit this place in Fairfield sometime soon.
Yeah,
unbelievable. great dinner experience out to Mancus Corner, little intersection out in the valley. Old filling station, shopping, Il Fiorello Olive Oil Company out that way. We ate at the Mancus Grill. Great place, great ambiance, a lot of fun. I had the grilled cheese heirloom tomato soup. Unbelievable, lots of great cuts of meat. And of course, plenty of wine to taste and dessert. Vanilla ice cream and peach bread pudding with vanilla ice cream. Mancus Grill. Check it out when you're in Fairfield. So when you come to Fairfield, one of the great hotels is the Residence Inn by Marriott. We loved it here, great facility, huge rooms, great service. Residence Inn by Marriott. Check it out. So I hope you enjoyed that episode of Pat Pattison's Best of California, our visit to Fairfield, the land of candy, wine, and wonderful times. John Jamieson, thank you for the tour.
Come back again.
We're going to do it. Fairfield, check it out. Visit fairfield.com. What's the best in your California city? Go to our website, bestofcal.tv, and tell us about it. We'll come cover you.